So, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 came out 2 weeks ago, and me being the good citizen that I am, I waited a few weeks to review the movie because 1, I want to give people time to see it, and 2, I didn't want to deal with people who were gonna roast my well-shaped backside about spoiling the movie. I also want to mention that I spent a good few minutes trying to fixing my focus, so Greg, look forward to that with your T6i. Because that is something you're gonna have to deal with. So, to kind of put my initial thoughts of Guardians in a nutshell, I have to say it's good, but in the case of John Wick Chapter 2, it's good, but not as good as the first one. So, as I kind of did my kind of comparison with John Wick Chapter 1, Chapter 2, here's Volume 1. Here's Volume 2. See that? Yeah, this is kind of where it's at. It differed from Volume 2 differed from Volume 1 due to one thing. There was more action and not a lot of comedy. I mean, yeah, it's not a comedy, it was really good comedy, but just wasn't as much as there was in the first one, in my opinion. I mean, the first one, they had like, what, 4, 5 fight scenes, while this one had like, a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, they were visually beautiful, like, they were really, really good. But, just, I don't know, just, something about the movie just felt off about me, and I think it had to do with the lack of comedy and the increase in action scenes. We also had too many villains. I mean, we had the Ravengers, Aisha, and Ego. I mean, they could have taken out the Ravengers and Aisha, and Ego could have handled the movie all by himself. I mean, yeah, we need the Ravengers for Yondu's kind of little story arc, but besides that, they were kind of pointless and also worthless. I mean, their only sole purpose in that movie was just to help push Yondu's story along. That was it. And same with Aisha. Her whole purpose was just to have the Guardians find Ego or something like that. Besides that, that's it. And the few times they were in the movie afterwards, they were done like that. I mean, just, they're pointless, and Ego could have just done everything by himself. Like, the Ravengers and Aisha were pretty much worthless. The story for Volume 2 was really good. Like, it took some things from Volume 1 and it threw in a bit more emotion. I mean, this story had a lot of tear-jerking moments in it. I didn't cry because, well, I'm a man. But still, it's like, this movie had some emotion in it, and it mostly came between Peter and Ego. There we go. The movie was also filled with a lot of Easter eggs. I mean, we got a lot of good stuff in this movie. I mean, we got to see the return of Howard the Duck, which is always awesome because it's Howard the Duck. But please don't give him a movie. I still have nightmares from the very first Howard the Duck movie. That was so cheesy. We also got to see some more abstract characters in the Guardians world, such as Starhawk. I have to say, I am happy that Stallone is now in the MCU. And we just know that he's somewhere out there in space, just flying around, causing mayhem is a good feeling. And I'm the same way with Nathan Fillion, but sadly he was cut from the film. And why did you cast Nathan Fillion if he wasn't gonna appear in the movie? I mean, it's pointless. I mean, you announce him saying he's playing Wonder Man. I'm hyped up because I'm like, yes, Wonder Man and Nathan Fillion, perfect character casting. And then James Gunn's like, oh no, sorry, he's been cut from the film. Too bad, maybe next time. Why did you cast him if you weren't even going to use him? I mean, yeah, it's just a bunch of posters, which I'm still kind of upset about because I'm like, if it's just be a bunch of posters, then why did you announce the casting? I mean, he's just in a bunch of posters for a film festival that we didn't even get to see. I mean, come on, Gunn. Oh crap, my battery's dying. Mantis in this movie was so cringeworthy, she was funny. I mean cringeworthy in a good way. I mean, she was hysterical. hysterical to watch. I mean, just like she was so innocent and funny. Like, I just loved her so much in this movie. She was awesome to watch. I mean, she was funny. Just thinking Rocket was a dog. Oh man. Oh man. I mean, just she and Drax had good scenes together. I mean, just. It's safe to say that Ego is now the best and most savage MCU villain to date. I mean, he's up there with Kilgrave. I mean, the dude goes around the galaxy, doing it with a bunch of different aliens, having sons, while planting this, I guess, seed on the planets for his master plot, and then he finds his sons and then drains them of their life to power him or something like that. I didn't really follow that. I mean, that is just savage and brutal, even for a dad. I mean, Ego gets worst dad of the year. Actually, no, he gets best dad of the year because of that. I mean, I sense everyone's jaw just dropped when he was like, "Yeah, I loved your mother. Felt bad when I gave her cancer. Yeah, I loved your mother. Felt bad when I gave her cancer, though." I mean, just brutal. Anyways, what do you think of Anyways, what did you think of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Comment below and make sure to like this video as long as subbing to my channel for new videos every week. And until then, I will see you guys next time.